Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions in the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Texas. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Set it down for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. And now the running back's got it again. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Moving right through the contacts. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Second down play coming up. Testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Play of a strong opening drive. It's third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking for his back. Checks this down to the running back. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
The Nittany Lions are going to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff to the right side. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Crispin. Got space, looking to score. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throws a rocket toward the right side. The pass is intercepted. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football in the 42. First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Penn State 10, Texas 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. On the run, it's Washington. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down. But what will be the play call?
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?
Complete.
Out of bounds, but I don't think he got there. Short of the marker by about a yard.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The back's got it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to his target. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Now they get set to kick it away.
17, Texas, 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
There's contact on the throw. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field, so let's check this out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. It's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Contact as he let the ball go. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Can he take it all the way? And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They're set now to try the BAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. That's exactly what they did right here.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He makes the grab, and he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense is coming after him. Rifles this football to the left. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Crispin. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. shotgun. He'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Ball handed off. They tackle him about the 14. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Washington. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Crispin. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running through the tackle. And they've got him. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Penn State 24, Texas 10.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And now the handoff. And he'll be brought down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Long enough and good. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns move into the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going to the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
The 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. interception. The disastrous performance continues. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Catch made over the middle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And he's going to launch it deep again. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And now another deep ball here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback just kneels down. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.